Living to 100 is more than achievable if we follow everything outlined in Dr. Peter Attia's fantastic book, Outlive. But instead of you reading all 400 pages of this fantastic book, I'm going to break down everything down in under 10 minutes. Let's go. Medicine 2.0 is all about fixing problems after they happen. Think of it as waiting until cancer is already at the late stage before starting treatment. This approach often results in interventions that are too late, painful, or uncomfortable. Essentially, it's a reactive approach where doctors wait for the patient to be in a bad condition and then try to help the best that they can, often when it's already too late. On the other hand, Medicine 3.0 is proactive. It focuses on preventing issues before they even arise, aiming to delay or completely avoid the onset of diseases. This approach not only helps people live longer, but also ensures they live healthier lives. It's about maximizing both lifespan and health span, living longer, but also living well. We want to be able to be proactive with our health and do everything we can in our power to live longer and healthier, because if we want to live to 100, we need to take responsibility for everything we do and eat. The four horsemen of death are diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases. These are the most common causes of death in the 21st century. Let that sink in. Unlike fast deaths caused by accidents, these conditions develop over decades and are much harder to treat once they manifest. Our goal should be to prevent these horsemen the best that we can. If we can stop all four, we can significantly extend our lives and improve our quality of life by decades, giving us more time to do things that we love while also being able to do them with relative ease. Exercise is the best weapon against the four horsemen. It's not just about living longer, but also living happier. And to achieve this, we need to become healthier. We need to maintain our muscle mass, our strength, bone density, VO2 max, and endurance, which are all super crucial for living a good, healthy life, especially as we age. There are three key areas of exercise we need to focus on: aerobic exercises like cardio, strength training, and stability and flexibility. Now, aerobic exercises are essential for good metabolic function, maintaining bone density and improving our metabolic flexibility so we can utilize the different fuel sources in our bodies to the max. It also ensures our mitochondria are efficient at creating energy and helps our body choose the right fuel source, ideally from our fat deposits rather than our glucose. There are two types of aerobic exercises that are super important: Zone 2 endurance training and VO2 max training. Now, endurance training involves activities like jogging, swimming, or cycling at a moderate pace, trying to maintain a Zone 2 intensity, which pretty much means you can speak a few sentences, but you can't speak in paragraphs. And trying to focus on activating and strengthening our type 1 muscle fibers, which are used for longer endurance activities. Aim for about 3 hours of this training per week. Now, I've personally broken it down into 3 45-minute sessions on the treadmill while listening to a podcast. VO2 max training is more intense, requiring you to go all out for short bursts, strengthening our type 2 muscle fibers. Activities like sprinting 100 meters, swimming 50 meters as fast as possible, or cycling 5 kilometers at top speed fall into this category. This type of training helps maintain your VO2 max, which naturally declines with age and is generally super important for all activities that require a lot of energy and in bursts, like heavy weightlifting, sprinting, and most sport. Strength training is as equally important, if not more. It helps maintain bone density, lean muscle mass, and muscle strength. There are 4 areas of strength that are the most important for longevity: grip strength, concentric and eccentric loading, pulling motions, and hip hinge movements. Grip strength is directly correlated with longevity, so incorporate exercises like farmer carries and dead hangs for this. For concentric and eccentric loading exercises, I recommend bicep curls and pull-ups. For pulling motions, rows and lat pull-downs are perfect, and for hip hinge movements, I would say deadlifts and squats work great here. Finally, stability and flexibility. They're probably the most neglected parts of strength training and exercise in general. Many injuries occur due to improper movement, so make sure you learn the correct form to perform exercises and reduce our risk of injury. Flexibility also deteriorates as we age, so we want to be able to stretch regularly and practice movements that enhance our range of motion. I would highly recommend watching videos of how to perform certain exercises properly to reduce our risk of injury, as well as watching a few stretching routines that we can incorporate into our daily lives to improve our flexibility. Let's talk about nutritional biochemistry, or diet. While diet alone won't make you live longer, it does play a crucial role in reducing our risk of diseases. Focus on 4 macro elements: alcohol, carbohydrates, protein, and fats. Now, the reason I say alcohol is because alcohol is generally bad for you, but most people drink a lot of it. Reduce our intake as much as possible so we can avoid all the harmful effects that it does to our liver, our blood sugar levels, and most importantly, our sleep quality. Carbohydrates are essential for energy but can be harmful in excess. Opt for natural carbs over refined ones as well to avoid sharp spikes in blood glucose levels, which can strain your body and pancreas and can increase your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. Protein is crucial in any diet as it contains a variety of essential amino acids that act as building blocks for life. They help build lean muscle mass, reduce hunger, and help to maintain our bone density. We naturally lose muscle and bone density as we age, which reduces our ability to enjoy certain activities and also increase our risk of injury. So make sure to aim for roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight in order to maintain and build muscle mass and improve bone density. Now, fats are super misunderstood. There are a range of different fats that we consume daily, but pretty much put simply, focus on increasing our monounsaturated fatty acids such as extra virgin olive oil, avocados, and nuts, and reducing our saturated fatty acids such as cornstarch, and consuming more omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids from sources like fish. Healthy fats improve cognitive functions, improve heart health, reduce inflammation throughout the body, and generally reduce our risk of all the horsemen, which is fantastic. Sleep is possibly the most important aspect of them all, okay? It's the only natural performance-enhancing drug on the planet essential for muscle growth, cognitive repairs, and most importantly, recycling bad cells. Poor sleep increases the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, diabetes, and heart disease. To improve sleep quality, make sure your room is very dark by turning off all the lights, closing all the blinds, and making sure that there are no micro LEDs that are emitting light, as they are emitting micro blue light, which can reduce our sleep quality quite drastically. We also need to keep our room very cool, okay? Roughly 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit to assist us into falling asleep. Also, eliminate caffeine from your system by avoiding it in the afternoon. Finally, removing anything stressful like social media or the news so we do not activate our sympathetic nervous system before bed. It's really bad. Lastly, emotional health, okay, plays a super crucial role in longevity. Poor emotional health can sabotage physical health, leading to a lack of motivation to exercise and increased risk of diseases due to stress. For most people, I would honestly recommend seeking therapy or practicing meditation, gratitude, and journaling. Now, these practices, though they may seem kind of stupid, and personally, I didn't take them seriously until now, but they do actually have a super profound effect on our health, okay? So make sure we do at least one of them. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Take care.